Hello, I'm Tom Stannard, Corporate Director, Regeneration and Economic Growth at the Council. Firstly, I'd like to say hello and welcome back to staff who are coming back into the college to prepare for the new term in September. Hello and welcome back in a strange virtual sense that we've all got used to over the last few months, doing all of our work on video conferencing and through these kind of platforms, but welcome nevertheless. Delighted to be here to be able to say a few words and to talk to you about recovery, resilience, and all of the work we've been doing at the Council over the last few months in the consequence of the pandemic. It's obviously been a very difficult, very busy time and very traumatic time for the Council, for the whole district, and for lots of our anchor institutions like the college who've been involved in managing the response to the pandemic and adjusting our working practices, and particularly adjusting to a different way of life for students and for all of our communities who come into contact with us as major public services. The impact of coronavirus has been quite significant on Wakefield. We've obviously had serious impact in the city centre, in the town centres across the district, and obviously on our health and social care services. We're forecasting quite a significant economic impact, unemployment impacts that will probably rise as people come off the furlough over the next few months, and an ongoing public health impact. And we've seen that very recently with the local lockdowns in other parts of the north of England as well. We're working very hard with all of our partners, from the Council's perspective, all of you at the college, and with a whole range of other agencies in the private sector and in the voluntary sector. We've been doing that since back in March, in terms of responses out in the community for food banks, food deliveries, and responses and support for vulnerable people across the whole community. And what we really want to do is to continue that partnership working into the autumn and beyond, because by working together we can have the best possible resilience in the community and across our organisations to help us to manage what will probably be an ongoing impact of COVID-19 into the autumn and beyond. From the Council's point of view, we've been very, very busy with supporting businesses across the district. We've already had contact with over 1,700 businesses, and we've distributed over £70 million worth of grant support through our own resources and through the grants that we've been administering on behalf of government. And that support's been quite well received, but obviously there is an ongoing task to do to support the resilience of the local economy over months and weeks ahead. Because the pandemic is not going to go away in a hurry, and we'll need to work together to support that collaboratively into the autumn and beyond. I'm confident we've got a very strong partnership between the Council and the college, and we want to prioritise that as we get into the autumn term and beyond. And we know from our perspective that it's crucially important supporting students, supporting learners, young people coming out of school into the college, and also adult learners across the whole system. That support will be critical from our further education and training provider colleagues going into that autumn term to really help those people who will be placing a higher demand on your services and your support to help them to be as resilient as possible in the job market in what will be turbulent times ahead. So anything that we can do from the Council's point of view, we're here to help. We want to work very closely with you, including on services like our Step Up service, which helps to signpost adults for retraining support going into the labour market, coming into the autumn period. And we're here to listen and to work with you on all of those initiatives going into the remainder of this year and beyond. So come and talk to us. We're delighted to welcome you back. We know it's changing and turbulent times, but we're looking forward to continuing to increase and enhance that partnership. And thank you for all that you're doing as teaching staff, support staff and others in and around Wakefield College to help us to give Wakefield citizens and Wakefield residents the best chances of success into the future. Thank you.